Yep. Yep, he's not going to let me through. He's not going to let me through. Ah. Hello, welcome to Dead by Daylight. I am Lalan. I have the lovely Claudette Run here. She is a level 21 character and we are doing a quiet playthrough. What we have here are a series of perks all aimed at reducing that impact within the game world. This will hopefully reduce our visibility for the killer. Let's have a look and see what perks we are running. We have Lightweight, which reduces our footstep marks that are visible to the killer. This one here currently is a level 2 and it reduces them by 2 seconds. So that means the normal rate in which the footsteps will disappear is reduced by 2 seconds. Next we are running Quick and Quiet, which means that vaulting and coming in and out of lockers is completely silent. That's 100% noise reduction to vaults and coming in and out of lockers, and that's quick and slow. Now that triggers every 30 seconds and you'll have a little cooldown in your bar that you can see, so you can track to see exactly when you can use that. Next is Technician. This is a very handy little perk to be running. What this does is it gives you a 30% chance that the explosion from a generator, when you fail a skill check, will not trigger. So it means that although the degeneration of the generator will happen, the noise that alerts the killer will not sound out. Now there's a 30% chance on level 1, and obviously that gets higher the higher level you get that. And it's extraordinarily useful, especially if you're like me, who are completely missing skill checks all the time. And then finally we're just running self-care. This is a self-preservation perk. I run it nearly in all my builds. It just stops you having to take in a medikit for yourself every game, or having to pick up medikits from within inside the game. It's a lot slower than if you was using a medikit or if somebody else was healing you, but it's just so useful, especially later in the games when you find yourself with no one else around to heal you. So let's jump into a game and see how this quiet playthrough works. Swift as shadows we will be as we enter this game. I am taking with me just a rare toolbox, a couple of little add-ons. It's going to speed things up, and then I'm just taking a fresh crispy almanac. I can't even say that. Fresh crispy almanac, because I don't have the barbecue invitations. I don't have any barbecue invitations just yet. We are in Springwood, the home of Freddy Krueger. Hopefully we're not facing Freddy. Let's have a quick look around here. There's sometimes a gen. Lucky us! Right on the gen. So let's get going on this. Let's get repairing. Look at those bloody scratch marks on the wall there. That's really disconcerting. So we are running Technician, which means if we accidentally miss one of these bad boys, which I'm not going to try to, I'm going to try to hit them. If I was, there's a 30% chance that my lovely Technician will kick in and stop that. Now, we are just going to move out the way. Nope, the killer's gone. There was a killer who was right on us, and he's gone away now. So we're just going to hit all our skill checks. We don't want to have to trigger Engineer, but just in case we miss, it's there. 30% chance. I think we're fine here. And whoever the killer is has knocked somebody down. So let's go up and see if we can save the day there. Where are they? We're over here. Not sure what killer we got. Certainly not Freddy Krueger. Oh, it's a Wraith. And here he comes. What we're going to do is we're going to go into the school. Oh dear, that's not nice. Yeah, he's not come down. He has not come down. It's always good to drop down here into the basement. The killers are really reluctant to come down because they know how easy it is to get duped. There's usually a whole load of pallets down single hallways, so it's always good to jump down into that hole. Plus also, a bonus for me, there's a totem there which I'm going to jump on just as soon as I have healed myself. And I am using self-heal. That is a very, very useful perk, and I just really messed that up there. I really messed that up. And I can hear another generator somewhere. We're going to jump on this first of all though. Get this little totem tickled. Give it a rub under the chin. Pat it on top of his head. And then we're going to head and see if we can find that extra generator, which is around here somewhere. Okay, Claudette, go, go, go! There it is. Look at this. There's another totem. You know what? I'm going to grab this first. We really should go up and try and help that person, but there's at least 2 other people out there which hopefully will get her off. Anyway, let's use our toolbox. No one's going from yet, but don't worry, I'm sure people are on their way. Very difficult to get a balance of being altruistic and saving people and getting the gens repaired. It's a very fine balance, because if you spend too much time saving people, unhooking them, chasing the killer around to spare other people's lives, the generators don't get repaired, and at the end of the day, the longevity of the game is in the killer's favour. The longer you're running around, the more times he hooks you, the more times he's hitting you, knocking you down, the better chance he has of winning. So you want to get the gens done as quickly as possible. Now here comes the killer. He's knocked them down. I'm just going to come down here for a second, just to get out of the eye line. So far I haven't had much of a chase. Oh dear, he has knocked down 2 people. That is not good. I'm going to have to just... Yeah, so he's gonna carry that person round. While that's happening, we're going to heal this person right up. Come on. Quickly, 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 quickly. Yeah, okay, well you're going to have to chase me now, sweetheart. Now where is he? He's right behind me. This is not looking good. I am down. But he's going to go for that other person over there. The hooked person has given up. That's not good. I'm down. This person's injured. It's not looking good for all of us. We've also now got a penalty from either a hex or a perk. And there you go, I'm up. No, no, no. I've got self-heal. I don't mind healing myself. We just need to get away. In here. Down here. There we go. Now let me get you. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a perk which is causing our healing to be a lot slower. And whoever's above ground is still on the ground, or just be knocked down again. So it looks like it's just going to be 2 people left. So far I haven't been up on hook at all. I've been knocked down once. That was not a pleasant thing. Right, we need to get out of here because the killer's on its way. Actually, he's just above us here. The survivor managed to get away from him, so I'm guessing they kicked out. Oh, here he comes. There we go. This is where I said that it's really easy to jig the killers in this map. Very easy to get away from them when they're in those tunnels. And we're just going to make some distance. And then we're going to peel off. I think we're safe. Right, let's see if we can find some other gens. We have to be very careful now. He is in stealth mode, so he could pretty much be anywhere. Now when you're running around, it's always very handy to keep an eye on your environment. For example, there's a pallet there. You need to remember that pallet. If I need to make a quick getaway, I'm going to want to use that. There's another totem here. Totems are good at getting some extra points. They're worth it's about 600 points each. We've got 2 generators to go. Exciting game so far. One person down and out. Oh, there we go. There's another one. It's going to be on this hook here. I know it is. Let's just keep low. Keep an eye on the killer. Right, okay, so he's gone stealth. We're looking for... Oh, that was a bad move. I can see Meg coming in there. Oh, there he is. There he is. You can see him. It's like the Predator. He's spotted. Meg's down. Meg is down. We're just gonna keep our distance here. Watch what happens. And then we're gonna go. What we need to do is get this generator done. We're not going to get much time. In fact, actually, no, he's going to come straight over here, so I am making a move. We need to find the other generators and work on those. That one's too dangerous. He's going to make a beeline for that one straight away. It's the closest one to him, and he's a little bit sneaky. Now I'm going to use my quick and quiet here. Watch this. No noise whatsoever. Jump straight down. Although my marks would have led him if he was following those, which I'm hoping he hasn't. Okay, so the last survivor that's up on there is down. Now I don't know if this is her last life or not. She's been up on the hook a certain amount of times. It's always worth at this point now to just have a bit of a mad scramble and see if you can find the hatch. Now this is her first hook, so I can't really leave her. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice myself here. That's a better toolbox than mine. I'm grabbing that. Nope, she's let herself go. We need to find that hatch pretty quickly. Now I haven't spotted it, which means that we're gonna have to listen out for it. We are keeping our ears peeled. If you can keep your ears peeled. We're keeping them open, listening out for that telltale sound of the hatch. We have to be ever so careful here. I heard a few heartbeats, which means he's over there somewhere. Okay, he's after me. He's coming, he's right behind me, I know he is. We used our quick and quiet, so we didn't trigger. Yeah, here he is. Now we're just going to run around here. Yep, he completely missed me there. We're just going to hide here for a second. Now remember that our marks, our scratches, disappear a little bit earlier for him, so he might find it a little bit difficult to find me. That's it. Keep it nice and quiet. This is a quiet playthrough. It's a little bit hairy. I can't quite see him. He's around here somewhere. I don't want him sneaking up behind me. Oh, he's gone to ground. Now we're just going to wait here just for a very short period of time because he's going to hang around here and hope to get me. Now I actually can hear the hatch. Just trying to pinpoint exactly where it is. It's over here somewhere. I think it might actually be down. You might have to go back into the school. Yep. Yep, he's not going to let me through. He's not going to let me through. Ah, I made a foolish choice there. I was just hoping he'd just let me go through, but he didn't. So there we go. That's the game over. He's going to put me on a special hook. And we're out. Well, that kind of sucked a little bit. Let's take a look to see what he was running. Ah, there you go. So look, he was running Dying Light. That means that he worked his obsession, and once they were killed, we gained a 25% repair, healing, and sabotage speed penalty. So, anyway, good game. Didn't get too many points. I didn't lose any pips or anything, so I'm not completely worried. I actually gained a pip, and I'm now level 14, so it was a good game. But we want to show off this silent build a little more, so let's try see if we can get a different killer, different environment, and see how it works out there. Right, we are at the Wrecker's Yard, the Autohaven Wrecker's Yard. We're with Claudette, we're with Gypsy Claudette, one of my favourite costumes. And there we go, look, we have seen a tasty little generator there that we're all going to work on. It's only a 3-man person, so whoever just went to get that chest is going to miss out on getting these gem points. That's right, you missed out. You missed out. Oh, the killer's coming. I can hear the heartbeats. Time to go. No, yep, no. Time to go. There's the killer. And for some reason, he's got his eyes on me. I've gone the wrong way. So is the killer. Which way is he coming? Which way is he going? It's going the wrong way. That's good for me. Let's get the hell out of here. In those type of scenarios, it's always good to keep an eye on the killer so you know where he is at all times. Now I'm going to be leaving scratch trails, which hopefully my new perk, Lightweight, will help to reduce the time in which they start to disappear. So it just gives me a couple of seconds head start, I guess. I'm going to heal myself. By healing myself, I'm going to be completely reducing the noise I make and also any blood trails which the killer can track. The killer's got some pretty powerful perks I can put on to help them track even easier. And if you're bleeding, it can be a huge indication of where you are. So it's always good to heal yourself. That is why I always run self-heal. Oh, I missed completely, but that is technician kicking in there. I got a 30% chance and I hit it there. So that means there was no indication to the killer that I had missed a skill check. That's very cool. Now we've got a player over here that is away from the computer, AFK. Here comes the killer. I'm gonna loot, hopefully. Quick and quiet. So now the killer didn't hear me going into the locker. So now he's looking for me. He's wondering where I've gone. I'm hoping he doesn't come into here. That's it, go away. So there we go, that was quick and quiet. I managed to get into that locker. Now I'm coming out now. I'm running for it. I managed to get into that locker, and although we heard an audible noise of me going in, the killer heard nothing because the noise is reduced 100%, which means the killer did not hear a thing as I slipped into that locker. Now I'm just going to heal myself here. Not getting many points in this match, but I'm glad I'm getting the opportunity to show off some of these perks. Okay, someone's on the hook. We're going to go over there in a second. We're just going to heal ourselves. Killers on their way here. I can hear my heartbeat kicking in. Now we're going to see if we can get over to the survivor before anybody else gets to them, because we could really do with those points, man. Okay, so the killer is heading over here. I'm not sure if they've seen me yet. Just going to stay still for a second. We're going to go for it. Run, 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 run. There he is. There's the killer. I probably got that person off the hook way too soon. I panicked a little bit. I'm going to admit, I panicked. The killer's coming around here. We're going to wait for them to be completely gone this time. Oh, has he seen me? Yep. But we did manage to get a hit on him there. And now what we want to do is head for this bus. Oh, I'm too slow. So now I'm going to be going up on a hook. 2 more gens to do. 3 survivors about. Oh, he's taking me to a special one. I hope he's got enough time. Can I wiggle out? Can I wiggle, 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 wiggle? Can I wiggle, wiggle, wiggle? Can I wiggle, wiggle, wiggle? Yes, I friggin' well can. And we're going to get the hell out of here. Oh, sod. That is a classic example of not looking to see where the killer was. Getting too cheeky. But do you know what? In that time, the guys have managed to get another gen done, so I'm quite happy with my performance there. Not great at duking the killer, but I did get the points. Hooky, hooky, hooky! So I'm just barbecuing up here. And the killer's just standing there whacking me, wasting time. Is he gonna stick around? He's gone a little distance. I've got a survivor over there, kind of hanging around. Meanwhile, the killer's just putting traps down around me. Probably not the greatest position to be in, right up here. And this survivor's not even attempting to do anything, it's just sitting. Come on, guys! Come on, come on, come get me off the hook. Just come running up here. This killer is not going to go away. He's not going away. He's going away. He's going away. Quickly, come and get me. Come and get me. Come and get me. Come and get me. Oh, brilliant. A survivor has just got trapped. That is going to be like a red rag to a bull. That killer's not going to be able to ignore that. He's going to go straight for it. Thank you ever so much. I'm free. And now I'm in a spike. Get me out of that. Get me out. Get me out. Whoo, crikey. This is one intense game, guys. You know, you get that. I'm out of here. There is not enough time. Not enough time to get that door. I'm gonna have to find somewhere, heal up, get myself back in the game. Need a nice little quiet spot. Here we go, this will do perfectly. Before I attempt anything, before I attempt to get through a gate, before I try to help that survivor, I need to be in full health. I'm only on my... Oh, that person's gone. They let themselves go. I'm on my my last hook because they took way too long to get me down. So I'm not going to survive another hook. So I really need to get to the exit gates. I'm going to stick to the outside because trappers generally have a nasty habit of putting all their traps in the middle. Right, there's an exit gate over here. Luckily we'll get heartbeats to allow us to know when the killer is near. So we can just hide until then. There's a trap over this here. Oh, I did try to actually get... I actually did try to get the trap. But instead I actually went for the actual gate. And all that's done is just triggered that. So now I need to get out of here and heal myself again. He's going to head straight over here. Right, let's just heal myself. It's tricky. Do I go and get that survivor? Or do I head for the gate? Let's let fate decide. I'm going to go for the gate. We need to get a gate open. And if there's enough time, we'll get the survivor. At least one of us can get out alive here. At the end of the day, it's all about the points. Fortunately, I don't think I'm going to get enough time to save him. No, there's just not enough time. He is dead on the hook. I am getting out of here. Pretty cold, I know, but it's the only way I'm going to get points. So I think that was a good run through and a good example of how each one of those perks works. Maybe not so much lightweight. It's very hard to visualize how lightweight works without actually being the killer chasing someone with that perk actually running. But if you imagine what it's like when you're a killer and you're chasing someone and they're leaving all the scratch marks, they will just disappear a lot quicker, which means that you've got a better chance of getting further away before they actually know where you've gone. But we saw Quick and Quiet in action there perfectly. I managed to run around the corner, get into that locker, and the killer just had no idea where I went. Now he would have had a load of scratch marks to follow it as well, so he would have kind of known that I was in that area somewhere. You know, it's not completely here I am. It doesn't show you exactly where the person is, especially if they're not injured and there's no blood coming from the bottom of the locker there. It's very difficult to track down, and it worked perfectly in our favour in that example. The killer just ran straight around and was just running around in a circle trying to figure out where I was. He thought maybe I was just running a bit of a loop. So quick and quiet, a really amazing perk there. Technician, we saw that in action. It just muffled that explosion and just gave us the edge there. Anyone that's not very great at hitting those marks, or someone that's trying to get the greater hit chances, then sorry, the greater skill checks to get more points, and this is perfect for you. It's not 100% of the time, unfortunately. Even at high levels, it's not 100% of the time, but it does give you a better chance. I do believe at level 3 it's about 50%, so you've got a 50-50 chance of it going on and off. And I've had matches where 3 or 4 times in a row it hasn't triggered, and so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you know, it's the game you play, it's the risk you have when you're using this perk. And then finally, self-care. It's self-care and it's self-explanatory. It allows you to heal. You saw there, I used that quite a few times in that game. Just one hit, and I would have been down on the ground. It just gives me that extra hit chance, especially when it's when you're running for the gate to get out. So that's my quiet build. I don't think it's the most perfect quiet build. There's other perks which unfortunately my level 23 Claudette doesn't have, which I'd love to revisit later on if we do get those perks, or maybe with a different character. I'd like to go back in and try this again and see if we can get a better stealth build, or at least if we can get these perks leveled up a little higher. We'll come back and have a look. But it's a good build. It's a really good solid build. I think it's a really interesting way of playing, just to, rather than using auras or kind of perks that increase other people's repair and heal skills. This is just a really good. It's a selfish build. It really is a selfish build, but it's a very useful one indeed, especially when you're trying to run away from the killers. So that's our show today. I hope you really enjoy it. Please, please, please do subscribe. If you like what you see, please do thumbs up. And if you disagree, if you didn't like what you see, then by all means, please do thumbs down. That they're there for your choice to be decided. So we will see you again very, very soon. Thank you oh so much for your time. Thank you for watching. From me, from Claudette. Ta-ta.